Hello everyone, this is HammerTron here with a new action figure review for you. This time I am reviewing the Marvel Legends She-Hulk action figure. This came out in 2021, although I don't remember seeing it in the store, so I ended up buying this online. So here it is. It comes in a nice window package where we can see the action figure and the accessories in the package. And it looks like they correctly labeled this as She-Hulk. And this looks like it's a repaint of the previous She-Hulk. I had to label it as She-Hulk because they mislabeled it as just Hulk. But this one was from 2020, part of the Fantastic Four Super Skrull Build-A-Figure wave. The Build-A-Figure piece is with the Super Skrull action figure somewhere else. But I keep my action figures in storage in the plastic packages so I can enjoy looking at them even when I have them stored away. So let's take a look at this package. So we see She-Hulk, the accessories on the top, spot varnish of the Hulk fist. On the bottom we have some manufacturing information. On one side, a nice picture. On the other side, a mirror image of the picture. And on the back, a nice picture of She-Hulk. That's probably an image from the comic book series somewhere. And a little mini biography about She-Hulk. And in just a moment I will open this up and review the action figure itself. Here are the accessories we get with the She-Hulk action figure. Here we have a pair of fisted hands. These were on the action figure in the package. So it looks like they're nicely sculpted, and it seems to be molded in just a green plastic. Here we have a pair of more gripping or grasping type hands. So these are also nicely sculpted. Nice how they got all the individual fingers there. Nice job. And these were in the action figure tray in the package. Here's the head that was on the action figure. So I like how this head looks. Looks like very nicely sculpted and painted there. And here's the other head. This was in the action figure tray in the package. More of an angry face. I think this one is identical to the head that was on the Fantastic Four wave She-Hulk from 2020. They just changed the color there. Nicely painted. So I prefer this one, more calm looking face, although I'm sure sometimes She-Hulk gets angry. So it wasn't too hard to pull off the head. We'll see if I have any trouble putting it back on. The hands were not too much trouble to take out, so I should be able to put those on pretty easily. So we'll see. Here's the She-Hulk action figure. Let's see how tall this action figure is. According to the tape measure, it looks like just a little more than 7 inches tall, maybe a hair over 7 inches. So that's a nice height for an action figure. And we have seen this mold together before. Well, the head is different. This is a different head sculpt, but the body is identical to the body of the She-Hulk action figure from the Fantastic Four wave in 2020. So it's just this one's molded in green plastic, the same torn clothing, which is an extra rubbery plastic piece glued on top of the body there. The legs are sculpted with torn jeans. Nice painting on it. Looks alright. I don't know if it's quite perfect, but looks like it's good enough. And nice legs there, and the toes are sculpted, and even the bottoms of the feet are a little bit sculpted there. And we have peg holes in the heels of the feet, and they sculpted the backside too, so it looks nice. Nice work on the hair too. Kind of soft, rubbery, pliable plastic here. And same thing with this one here. So, looks nice. The articulation is, we can't look up because the hair is getting in the way. We can look down just a little bit. Turn side to side just a little bit. And some tilting just a little bit. The shoulders go out. Very nice. They're a bit stiff and they have some ratcheting in the joint there. We can go all the way around. There we go. Then we have bicep cuts on both sides, so that works nicely. And single jointed elbows. Goes in more than 90. It's a bit stiff though, so we want to be careful. There we go. Looks nice. And then the wrist can turn, and they do have hinges, however they seem to be very stiff hinges, so I'm not going to force them, but they should ideally work. There we go. That is working. So they have some ratcheted joints here. We have a diaphragm cut where we can crunch forward just a tiny bit. We can go back quite a bit, side to side, turn. So very nice. There is no waist cut. And the hips, we can do the splits here. Not very flexible, but not too bad. We can kick forward. Looks alright. And we can't go back. We have upper thigh cuts. Those are working. We have double jointed knees. Those are working pretty nicely. And there's no boot cut. No, I don't see any boot cut here. And then the ankles go down a bit. And they can go up. This one's a bit stiff, but there we go. That is stiff. And then there we go. They do have ratcheted joints, so those are kind of nice, but they are stiff. And just a little bit of pivoting here. There we go. So these joints are pretty stiff, and I hope they stay stiff, but I'm sure eventually if I really play around with them, it's going to get very loose over time. Now, can I get this action figure to stand again? There we go. Get her standing straight and tall. So I think this She-Hulk action figure looks nice. I do like the color choice. Here is the first one. Oops. Just painted differently. Let's see, can I get them standing together? It's a bit hard to get them to stand. Now this first one, the ankles are a bit loose, like that, so it's hard to keep them in a standing pose. So those ankles are very loose, but these are stiff. I wonder if they'll loosen up over time. But it does look nice. I think I prefer the green one because that's closer to the original look. Here is She-Hulk next to the 4-inch Fortnite action figure Rust Lord by Jazzwares and a 4-inch action figure from an Animal Planet set. So She-Hulk makes a nice green ogre character. Here is She-Hulk next to the 6-inch Fortnite Legendary Series action figure Havoc by Jazzwares and the 7-inch Masters of the Universe Masterverse He-Man action figure by Mattel. So I think She-Hulk in this form goes well with the He-Man action figure. Here is She-Hulk next to the Marvel Legends Mr. Fantastic action figure and the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin White Ranger. Those two action figures are 6 inches, so it's nice to see She-Hulk towering over other action figures. So it looks like it's fairly accurately scaled based on comic books. The HammerTron Sledgehammer rating is pretty high for this She-Hulk action figure. There's a number of reasons why. The other She-Hulk action figure was pretty good, and the colors probably matched the that version of the character in the comic books. So I like this one. However, the outfit's not quite the same as what was in the comic books. The joints on this particular one seem to be a little bit better than the joints on the first She-Hulk action figure. The ankle joints are not quite as loose, so that's a good sign. Just now I noticed that looks like the joints in here are not painted green, so they used a different color plastic inside the action figure. Another reason why I'm especially pleased with this action figure is that they managed to accurately label this character as She-Hulk, because we can't confuse this character with the Hulk. That's an entirely different character. So all in all, I'm pretty pleased with this particular action figure. So thank you for watching my review video. Remember to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.